Welcome to footballgameplan.com where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you week 2 coverage of the college football season. And last year, this was a big upset. Tennessee went to UCLA. UCLA knocked them off in overtime on a field goal. This year, UCLA has to travel to Knoxville, where it's Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in the country. Tennessee, Lane Kiffin gets off to his era. They pummeled Western Kentucky 63-7. UCLA had some trouble with San Diego State, but they still got the job done. I think this might be one of the best matchups of the week. Now, how do you think the Bruins can win down there in Neyland?
Well, 3 keys to victory for UCLA. One, you want to protect the Fresh Prince of Westwood. Kevin Prince, the freshman quarterback, you have to keep him upright. He had a really good game last week, so you have to keep him upright, which is a tough task to do against this Tennessee Vols defense, but you have to protect up front. That's number one. Number two, big Derrick Coleman will have to play a real role to keep this defense off balance. You're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to run the ball so that way he won't sit back there and tee off on your freshman quarterback. Number three, Crompton can still be erratic. So if they get some pressure on Crompton, he's still prone to throw a ball or two that's like, why did he throw that? So I think, you want to get some pressure on Crompton, but most importantly, protect up front and get that running game going to help neutralize that Tennessee pass rush.
Well, will an SEC team drop another one out of conference? That could happen if the Bruins show up. I think the Bruins got a good O-line, and they got a pretty solid defense. I know they gave up, double-digit points to San Diego State, who's at the bottom of their conference. But still, UCLA, they got Derrick Coleman. They got the Fresh Prince, you said, Kevin Prince. They got Terrence Austin on the outside. A couple of receivers, Morrell Presley, who's a freshman. I know you say don't count on freshmen, but I think their defense is still there. Tennessee, they're going to run the ball with Bryce Brown. Do you have faith in enough in Crompton to pick Tennessee right now? Or what do you think Crompton and Tennessee need to do to fend off this upset right here?
Number one for Tennessee, rushing attack. The 2 running backs you had last weekend and the true freshman, Bryce Brown, did a phenomenal job, 100 yards. You also look at number 2, running back, really good yardage. Like he also had 100 yards as well too. He's a real good runner. I want to say
Ontario Hardesty.
Really good, phenomenal player. He can also catch out the backfield. He ran with some purpose last weekend as well too. 2, Orange Swarm on defense. Pressure the freshman. He's a true freshman. Not a true freshman. He's a redshirt freshman. He got hurt last year. He's going to come into Neyland Stadium, see all that orange. He's going to see all that orange on defense as well as in the stands. So pressure him. Get that pressure up front. Also, remember what happened last year. You don't want to have that's a long flight. It's a 5.5-hour flight coming back from Los Angeles to Knoxville. So remember what happened on that long trip back home. That foul taste in your mouth. You don't want to have that again. You don't want to lose at home to a Pac-10 school. You remember what happened last time you guys, Tennessee played Cal at Tennessee, and Cal came there and beat you guys. You want to take UCLA out the game early and just keep that what happened last year as your motivation for this season. I like Tennessee.
Well, keep in mind that terrible flight ride home, as he said. I like UCLA, but I'm going to take Tennessee in this one. Rather closer, though. Volunteers, Lane Kiffin. He's going to have this team playing well this season. For more Week 2 coverage of the college football season, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.